So Donald Trump is up for re-election, and a lot of people in my oh god, a lot of people in my area are very in favor of his um, re-election. I'm not one of those people, so you can consider me among the minority in Mississippi. I am not a fan of re-electing Donald Trump. I think that the way he is portraying the United States of America is terrible. I think that his economic decisions, while our economy is growing, I think that in the long run they will hurt the country. And I think that they also benefit the multi rich and hurt those of us down at the bottom. They might give us a little bit and be like, oh, great, I make another $5 a week or 15, depending on what state you live in. So I absolutely will never endorse Donald Trump to be president again. So if people are looking for an endorsement from me, right now there are several candidates that I am considering voting for. Actually, not several. There are two. There are Bernie Sanders. Oh my god! Democratic Socialist! I'm afraid of him! You don't like it? Well, I don't care. The media doesn't like him. He's probably not going to win. He probably would not even get a seat in the cabinet or anything like that. He is very radical, but I like him. I like his ideas of the fact that the government should take care of the people. I'm not afraid of big government. Uh, I think that there have to be checks and balances. I think that Bernie Sanders is bringing the conversation a little bit more left, which it needs to, because for the last 20 years it's been going just nothing but right and being more conservative, with the exception of um, gay rights, which was the only thing left that you can consider. So Bernie Sanders, while I like him and I would love for him to be the Democratic nominee, I don't think he'll win against Donald Trump. Well, you know what? Maybe he could, and I would vote for him even more so. I think that he has great ideas for the country. I don't think he's got a lot of people that'll work with him. He's kind of like the Chris McDaniel of the Democratic Party. He's so liberal that nobody wants to work with him. Nobody, you know. But at the same time, if we don't vote for him, it's a self fulfilling prophecy. So, who do I like? Do you think I like Joe Biden? Do you think I like. Okay, so why would you think I like Joe Biden? You might think I like Joe Biden because he was Obama's vice president. And uh, he did one thing that I really liked and appreciated. But before that point in time, I really didn't know too much about him. So I don't really care too much about Joe Biden. I think he's getting old, and I also think that he has lost touch. So my vote isn't going to go to Joe Biden. So who's the next person? This Buttigieg. I don't. But gig. I mean, I don't want to. Uh, I mean, no. I don't really know too much about Buttigieg's policy. I do know that he's gay, and so that apparently, since he's gay and I'm gay, I'm supposed to support him automatically. I'm not really on that page. There is somebody. that I have a lot of respect for. Among all the other candidates, I have respect for them on different levels, but the person that I'm really putting my money behind, the person that I want to see go and defeat Donald Trump, is Kamala Harris. I absolutely love her. I think that she's real. Do I agree with her policies 100%? No. But I think she's fierce. I think she is. Okay, well, let me put it this way. She is what the Democratic Party wanted out of Hillary Clinton without all the controversy. She has no controversy on her. If you wanted Hillary Clinton as president, you should vote for Kamala Harris. But Kamala Harris is even more progressive. She's refusing corporate money PAC, allegedly, from what I've heard and seen. Don't quote me on that. But I like her. She was a prosecutor in California, and she has experience. She isn't tied down to a specific thought process or anything. Well, no, she may be, but don't take that thought process. However, she may have done questionable things like the body camera thing, and the way that she prosecuted minority families in California. Those are things that we can talk about. But of the candidates in the Democratic Party who are running against Donald Trump, I support Kamala Harris. I like Bernie Sanders, and I will absolutely vote for him if he becomes a candidate. The media does not like Bernie Sanders, and they are corporate, and that's why I support progressive, non-corporate media. I don't watch CNN, I don't watch MSNBC, I don't watch Fox News. MSNBC is the liberal equivalent of Fox News, in case you didn't know. So I don't watch any of them. I watch one news channel, and that's the Young Turks. I'll put a link in the description below. And it's because I'm progressive, and they report on the news that I want to hear about, but they are also very fair. And when, like, I can't, I'm not going to put up a video right now of it, but when Donald Trump, for example, puts forth a policy or says something that they agree with, you know what they say? They're like, oh, we don't like to agree with this, but we agree with this. When people they don't like say something that they agree with, they're wonderful. And I also love Anna Kasparian. She's wonderful. I miss her show, The Point. So, but they are very open minded. They are very, considerate to their ideas, but they also believe that money should be out of politics, which I also believe in. And Cenk, I can't, oh God, I'm not Arabic, I can't pronounce his name. They believe money should be out of politics. You're like, you shouldn't base your policies on who makes the biggest donations. And I think that's terrible, because at that point in time, you're not really standing for anything. Anyway, I support the Young Turks, and I like progressive ideas. I don't agree with them on 100% of their ideas, but I like them, and they are not corporate sponsored media. They are independent media. So this is not sponsored. Like, anybody with 6 views would be sponsored. But if you're watching this video, the Young Turks, that's who you need to watch. If you're progressive, if you consider yourself liberal, and you're okay with that, the Young Turks. Also, have a good day.